Hello everyone, here are 15 healthy habits ranked from S tier to D tier. Let's go. Starting with deep work. Deep work you only really need to be doing when you have to concentrate for a long time, which might also stress your body a lot, so that's why I'm gonna put it into C tier. It's not the worst thing, but it's not really doing anything for you. Then we have NoFap, which is actually really interesting. I personally do not believe that you get any health benefits from not ejaculating, but I do think that it is very important for men to stop watching pornography, especially because, like I pointed out in this video, there's a certain pornography transgender pipeline that you would probably go down if you were to watch too much porn. And that's why I think NoFap is very good. Next up, we have no alcohol and drugs, which I'm also going to put into S tier because I'm personally completely against drugs. I did drink alcohol a couple of years ago, but I stopped because I never really understood it. I did it a couple of times and pretty much every time I puked because my body just doesn't like it and I overdid it. All drugs are very toxic for you, they're bad for your liver, they're poisoning you, and that's why you feel this high. It's the same with alcohol, weed, all of these kind of things. They're all bad for you, they're all toxic for your body. Don't take them. Next up, we have meditation, which I think is overrated, to be honest. I like meditation. I do it every now and then, but I only do it when I really am stressed. If you don't really have a stressful life, then you don't really need to meditate a lot, but it can really help if it's the evening and you can't really sleep and you had too many EMFs coming from all directions and you looked at Instagram reels for too long, then meditation might be a good idea, and that's why I will put it in A tier. It is good, but I think it's slightly overrated given that pretty much everybody does it, at least everybody who's into health and self-improvement. Next up, we have reading. I personally really like to read, but I only do it in the evening pretty much because it makes me tired as shit. Every time I read like 10, 20, maybe 30 pages and then I'm done. I'm immediately fucking snoozing, even when it's like midday, because it's kind of boring. But I think you can use that boringness to make yourself fall asleep faster, and that's why if you use reading in the right kind of way, then I think reading is very good. Next up, we have nature, which is fundamental and will go to the top of S tier. Every time you're in nature, you feel grounded, you feel great. You hear the water flowing, you hear the air going through the trees. It's beautiful. The air is better, unless there's a lot of geoengineering, but you can't really change that. Yeah, you have the birds chirping, you have like little rabbits running around. The nature is amazing, and nature is where humans need to go back to. Next up, we have visualization. And I think visualization can help if you have a stressful event coming up, to mentally prepare you for that. But if you don't do anything stressful in the first place, then you don't really need to do visualization. And that's why I will put visualization into D tier. Because yes, there is some slight benefit to it, but most people really don't need it. Next up, we have journaling, which I personally also do. Every now and then when I have like a little thought or I have something in my heart that I have to get rid of, I basically journal, and it works really well. And especially being able to go back to thoughts that you had a year ago or 2 years ago is really nice. I don't journal every day. I just journal when I think I want to. For example, something big happened in my life, then I'm gonna journal like a couple of sentences about that. So I think as a way to document your life, this is really good and really interesting, especially looking back at it, and that's why I will put journaling into A tier as well. Next up, we have exercise, which I am not a fan of because exercise always stresses your body. At least when we talk about exercise like jogging, high intensity training, any type of cardio, and the gym, weightlifting, powerlifting, all that kind of stuff. Why is it bad? Because not only do you stress your body by doing it, you increase your cortisol, which is gonna lower your testosterone. But for example, when you do cardio, also your heart gets bigger. But think about it. You only have a certain amount of space for your heart. There are all these organs and bones and tissue, everything around the heart. But when the heart suddenly gets bigger, it can't really expand anymore, and that's why people get heart attacks. Many people who look healthy from the outside outside because they're skinny are crazy unhealthy only because they exercise. It's not good. Don't do it. The only thing that you maybe should do is something like going for a walk or going for a hike. Things that are not stressful and that are not gonna enlarge in your heart. So exercise will go into D tier. Debate me on that. Write in the comments if you agree. I think it is not good for you. Next up, we have cold therapy, which is literally exactly the same. It doesn't enlarge in your heart, so it's not that bad, but it's also just stress for your body. And humans always protect themselves from the cold. The people that live in the coldest places on earth, they do not go in the cold on purpose. No, they have tons of clothes. They are around a fire all the time. They do not want to be cold. So naturally, your body tells you that the cold is bad and you should avoid it. And that's why cold therapy goes fundamentally against human nature. And that's why, again, I will put it into D tier. Okay, next up we have make a bed, or rather probably make your bed. I just don't think it's important. It's important in the slave mind where you think, oh, I gotta have a perfect life and I have to be a really good slave goy worker today. But no, making your bed doesn't improve your life. So I'm gonna put it into C. It's not damaging, but it's also not helping you. So that's why we're going to C. Next up, we have stretching, which I actually like. I don't do it too much because I don't feel like I benefit that much from it. But I know that there are people that are very stiff, that are really tense. And I think those kind of people definitely benefit from stretching. Do I think it's something that everybody should do? I don't really think so. But if you're tense and you feel like there's a lot of tension and stress in your body, then stretching I think is good, especially if you do it in nature, in the sun, maybe do some yoga. Next up, we have sleeping 8+ hours. And here's the nuance I have. People in nature actually do not sleep 8+ hours. They sleep like 7 hours, 7.5 hours. That means that they probably are a lot more efficient at sleeping. So they get perfect sleep, but they do not need to sleep 8+ hours. Sure, if you're a slave with a lot of EMFs and geoengineering and bad food and whatever around, then you might need to sleep that long. I mean, this kind of refers to getting more sleep, so I will put it into S tier because I believe more sleep is good. Take as much sleep as you need. Don't wake up with an alarm clock. Try to always wake up when your body is refreshed. But you do not have to sleep 8+ hours if your body doesn't tell you to do. Next up, we have sunlight, which is also an automatic S tier. I personally am in the sun pretty much 30 minutes every day at least, and I will sun gaze for around 15 minutes in the evening to keep myself young and to improve my eyesight. Even though I have pretty much perfect eyesight, but I guess soon I will be seeing the fake alien invasion that is coming from miles away. Next up, we have healthy food, which is also obviously gonna go to S tier. The person that made this tier list probably refers to healthy food as vegetables and fruits, which I wouldn't say, because vegetables have anti-nutrients and tannins and phytoestrogens and are sprayed with glyphosate and estrozine. So vegetables and fruit are probably not that good. Just eat some meat, drink some raw milk, maybe eat some honey, eat some eggs, and you'll be fine. My channel is really small, so if you like this video and you want to support me, then please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.